Welcome to the Rip and Rise Roadmap, a podcast where we focus on mental well-being, tackling unhelpful habits, and living fruitful professional and personal lives. I'm your host, Dr. Catherine Muyeba, a consultant psychiatrist, addiction specialist, a lifestyle physician, and a special interest in adult ADHD. We'll explore mental well-being, tackling those unhelpful habits and addictions, and cover practical strategies and a whole lot more.
Over the next few weeks, we'll be using the WIP framework to reflect, to envision, analyze, and plan in the 6 key areas of health: the physical, relational, vocational, financial, spiritual, and the mental health. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. I encourage you to check our previous episodes so that you learn about the WIP framework. But don't worry, you can jump right in and join us today as we delve into week 1's theme, which is about understanding the factors that affect our mental health and reflecting on where you currently stand in each key areas of your health right now. So mental health isn't an isolated aspect of our well-being. It's deeply connected to all other areas of our lives. So today, we'll explore the different factors that influence mental health, the predisposing factors, the precipitating factors, and those perpetuating factors. And understanding these will help us assess what's going on and what's holding us back, what's working well, and where can we make those positive changes to make progress. So let's start by breaking down these factors. So the key factor number 1 is the predisposing factors. And what do I mean by that? Well, these are elements like genetics, the family history, personality traits that we have developed over the years, and early life experiences that make us more vulnerable to certain mental health challenges. And you might find that in areas like relational or vocational health, these factors show up as those long-standing patterns or beliefs about ourselves and also about others. For instance, if you grew up in a family where stress was about finances, or there was constant worry about money, that might shape your approach to financial health today. So next, we have the precipitating factors. And these are events in our lives that can trigger enormous amount of stress or struggle. And examples of these include changes like moving to a new city or country, starting a new job, experiencing a breakup from a relationship, but dealing with a health crisis. And these factors can impact multiple areas of our lives all at once. And maybe a new job has impacted on your vocational health, and at the same time, you're left feeling isolated and affecting your relational health too. And finally, the perpetuating factors are what keep certain challenges going. And this might include habits or certain thought patterns, or even the environment that reinforces stress or negativity. For instance, staying in a job that drains you may perpetuate the stress and dissatisfaction on your vocational health, while an unsupportive relationship as well might impact your relational health. So together, these factors can form a web, and it's through self-awareness that we can start to untangle that web. So how do we apply these factors to the 6 health areas of our lives? How do we do that? In each area, think about how predisposing, precipitating, or perpetuating factors are affecting you. Number one, starting with the physical health, ask yourself the question, are there any patterns from my past, from my health challenges, or indeed habits that might be impacting my physical health right now? And maybe a predisposing factor is a family history of a certain condition, things like perhaps type 2 diabetes, hypertension, or maybe recent stress has triggered some physical health symptoms like fatigue or muscle tension. Number two, the relational health. Consider how your relationships are shaped by these factors. Are there long-standing beliefs or conflicts that keep showing up, from time to time? Has a recent experience of a strange relationship or partnership affected you? What habits might be keeping certain relational struggles alive? Number three is your vocational health. Reflect on your career. Are there aspects of your upbringing or personality that might shape the way you approach your work? Are there external pressures that you feel are keeping you stressed? Or are you in an environment that keeps you feeling stuck and frustrated? Financial health. Think about your financial well-being. Did you develop certain attitudes towards money as you were growing up from childhood? Have recent financial events caused significant stress on you? And are there habits that keep financial challenges going that you can explore? And your spiritual health. Your spiritual health might be affected by your upbringing and your beliefs as in your childhood, or even who you surround yourself with. Just consider how these factors come into play and any areas of disconnect or support that you're experiencing right now. So lastly, take a broad look at your mental health. Ask yourself, how am I doing in all these other areas, and how is that affecting my overall well-being? If there were any lingering beliefs or behaviors that perpetuate stress or worry. The next thing is about envisioning. Just close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath and imagine the ideal version of each area of your life. Ask yourself, if there were no obstacles, what would my physical health look like? What kind of relationships would feel fulfilling? What would an ideal career or work-life balance look like for me? How would financial security feel? What would a strong, fulfilling spiritual life mean to me? And finally, how would I feel mentally if I were thriving in these areas of my health? So take a moment and jot down any imagery or words or feelings that come to mind during this exercise. This picture will serve as a compass as we continue through the WIP framework and diving deeper into the 6 different areas of life in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for joining me on this first step of our Refresh 2024 journey. And I hope today's reflection helped you see your health and well-being from the fresh perspective. The reflection truly helps with that. And keep envisioning what a balanced, vibrant life looks like for you. And if you've enjoyed today's episode, please share it. Share it with your friends and colleagues, or leave a review. It truly helps others find the show. Until next time, take care and keep reflecting on the possibilities. Let's make the end of 2024 a time of growth and fulfillment. Bye for now.